I'm starting a new series, versus battles using feats and non-contradicting statements, or in other words, solid statements that are backed up by feats and or is a factor in a feat. So no pixel calcs. Today, we're going to be doing Luffy versus Naruto. Let's start off with Luffy's speed. Luffy along the series has very contradicting speed. He dodges Kuma's beams that are stated to be Kizaru's beams, which is light speed, but this is from a good distance away. Kuma is charging up, so that gives Luffy more prep time to expect something, and Luffy dodges his head. This would give him light speed reactions, but it wouldn't mean that he travels or fights at light speed. In recent chapters, he struggles to actually outrun Kuma's beams, which would just debunk any of his previous feats being light speed. But for the sake of it, let's just give Luffy relativistic to the speed of light combat speed. Now for Naruto's speed. Naruto's speed is very contradicting because I think there's multiple times he's traveled places instantaneously, but the light fang feat gets Naruto past the speed of light. Basically, he's in midair, gets shot at with a light beam. He then dodges this, and Madara continues to go for Naruto, swiping the beam in order to dissect Naruto's head. So there's two things here. Madara is stated to be swiping his head at the speed of light, while he shoots a light beam that's also the speed of light. He dodges the beam at point blank range and continues to dodge Madara as well. It's actually a very impressive feat, to be completely honest. Now let's go to DC, and before that, let me explain why I'm doing DC and not AP. It's because in such a controversial topic, I don't entirely think that what someone can do to someone in their specific verse transpires to this hypothetical verse where there's no evidence and instances of it being the case in this hypothetical verse yet. That's why you start off with DC for a bait. Now Naruto's DC, he's capable of leaving a hole completely through a moon when his chakra leaks out of him and he gets blown up. It doesn't matter if it's hollow, there's no real quantification without calcs, and since we're not using calcs, we're just gonna have to take what we saw as literal. If Naruto busted a moon, then he just busted the moon. You can also see it's not even that much hollow. Now for Luffy's best feat would probably be Gear 4 Luffy destroying Dressrosa after punching Doflamingo. Again, since we're not chain scaling either, then Luffy alone has only shown us being able to destroy this island. So him putting his hands on someone that scales higher isn't gonna fly here. Cause then Naruto is multiversal and Luffy is star, and yeah, we're not doing that. Now for a couple hacks, hypothetically both can bring their imagination to reality, but it's limited in a sense. Like Naruto's imagination hacks was the best when he had the CO due to yin yang release, which is the ability to bring your imagination and will to reality. Luffy has it where it's only applicable to rubber, and he has it to be in contact with something to implement his abilities, and he's also kind of slow. Luffy has Rio Duraneg that would destroy organs. Naruto has had his organs destroyed, and with yin yang he could just recreate destroyed organs. Through all the accumulated information, we got Naruto to moon level and FTL, and Luffy to island level and relativistic. The winner is clearly Naruto. Naruto is just far more versatile, on top of scaling higher, has an answer for everything Luffy can dish out, and that X winning factor that makes me give this to Naruto is just the truth-seeking orbs. If Naruto uses them right, Luffy would just be disintegrated into ashes no matter where you scale.